Hello, I'm Chris Parkin. I'm here today reviewing the CZ457 Synthetic. This is the 20-inch barrel 2.2 rimfire and the synthetic light stock. This is perhaps the most suitable UK gun for rabbiting, pest control, etc. And I've been down in Wales at WMS Firearms testing it out to 200 metres because I want to push it to its limits. And I have to say, results have been good. So stick around, watch till the end, and I'll give you some more in the sum up at the end. Overall weight of the CZ is 2.4 kilograms or 5.3 pounds. Overall length is 38.5 inches or 980 millimeters. The 2.2 rimfire version is available in 16 or 20 inch barrels. 17 HMR or 2.2 Winchester Magnum rifle are both with the 20 inch barrel. The light profile barrel is just 14mm in diameter, with a 1/2 inch by 20 UNF thread for sound moderator or muzzle brake. Scope mounting is via an 11mm dovetail. The forend is stiff enough to avoid intermittent barrel contact, therefore there are no harmonic changes from any shooting position which might affect point of impact. A 5-round magazine is supplied. The release catch is just in front of the well ahead of the polymer trigger guard, which gives plenty of space for gloved fingers. The rifle is compatible with all CZ magazines in either 5 or 10 round format. Mag slot firmly in position and it's easy to hear the latch click in place. The serrated safety catch is silent in operation, forward for fire, rear with safe. No bolt lock is featured. Length of pull is 14 inches or 355 millimeters. Reach to trigger blade is 85 millimeters. The bolt release catch is on the left side of the rear action bridge. The stock finish is a durable soft touch finish for exceptional grip, and there are also raised panels in place of checkering to aid mechanical interaction. 2 studs are fitted under the forend for bipod or sling, and there is another sling stud under the rear of the buttstock. The 10mm recoil pad also features raised panels for extra grip in your shoulder, and it's firm enough that you can feel full pressure application to the stock whether shooting prone or for more improvised positions for consistent point of impact. Overall average velocity at long range for SK's rifle match ammunition was 1,068 feet per second. The chisel nose on the firing pin guaranteed reliable ignition every time. No shots failed, and no shots failed to extract or eject either. Bolt manipulation is fingertip light with the least possible disturbance to the rifle's position when aiming. Average muzzle velocity for the Winchester Subsonic 42 grain was 1,042 feet per second. I didn't find the gun particularly ammunition fussy. As usual, SK round nose match was superb on paper, but when it came to rabbiting, the 42 grain Winchester hollow points were my preferred performer. The cheek piece is slender and fits under your cheekbone without any interference with the jawline, meaning you can keep a good head position throughout most shooting positions. One of the great things about the CZ457 is you can actually swap the barrels. So if you make the gun safe, take the bolt out, take the magazine out, you might also screw the moderator off and things like that, but essentially if you remove the two T25 Torx screws underneath the action, you can tell I haven't done this one yet because the sticker is still on at the front of the magazine here, and we just undo those. The rifle will just come off. Careful not to drop the little bedding block at the back, and essentially that is the action. All you have to do now is undo these two studs at the front here. So once you've separated the action, you take your Allen key and you undo these two impinging screws at the front, and the whole barrel will theoretically unslot. And there we go. So to reassemble, you can buy barrel kits for these. You can buy barrel kits for these in 22, 17 and 22 WMR, but essentially they all work similarly. The only thing that changes is the magazines can be slightly different. The barrel kits also involve the different spacer and magazine for the different size rounds, and there's also a small aluminium spacer in the base of the action, which is effectively the nut for these two screws here, and that's what gives you the correct feed ramp to allow the cartridges to feed from the magazine into the chamber. So there we go. I'll just show you how to reassemble it now. It does of course need to come out of the stock for this, but it's not a long job, and because of the way these screws work, they impinge together to make sure the barrel and head space is always correct. So just nip them up gently like that, and the other one similarly on the opposite side. They don't need to be hugely tensioned. Return to zero is very good actually. It's not perfect, but you've had it out of the stock as well, which can, just change the bedding very slightly. Check everything's just nipped back in position. And then to go back into the stock, you'll see the stock here. This little block just pops back in there. And just rest the barrel action back in, and that will just drop into position. Turn it back over and fasten the screws back up. If it's your rifle, whether you want the CZ sticker on or not, that choice is up to you. Magazine back in. Bolt back in, and off you are, ready to go in a different cartridge. Whether you want to do that or not is entirely up to you. The barrel change kits are quite simple. I have actually got 457 LRP, for which I have a 17 HMR barrel too. It's been great being able to change it over, so I do like that, and it's one of the great factors about the CZ457 and the availability of the spare barrel kits. I think it's fair to say the synthetic version of the CZ457 is by no means the poor man of the family. Although more economically priced, it is by no means a poor performer in comparison to any of its peers. It's tough, durable, and you won't mind getting it a bit dirty or bumped around when out shooting, rabbiting, night vision use, etc, etc. It's also an extremely good long-range shooter, and with the addition of a Picatinny rail or elevation adjustable mounts, will shoot just as far as any other rimfire. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video and it's given you a bit of an insight into the CZ457 synthetics capabilities. Please like, please subscribe, and please comment on the video. The more we hear back from you, the more you'll get to see. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.